Hello everybody, this is Jurassic World Evolution 2. Today we're going to be doing our first ever battle arena. Every dinosaur, only one of them though. However, Victor gets no prize. Why did I even say that? Okay, this is the first ever battle arena though, so let's see how this turns out. Let's start by releasing the herbivores. Got Margosaurus, don't care. Ankylosaurus, Apatosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Archaeornithomimus. Yeah, they're all good. Camarasaurus, Chasmosaurus, Chunkingosaurus, Corythosaurus, Critonosaurus.
Well, what have we here? It's an Amargosaurus, according to the paperwork I have in front of me.
Dracorex.
Another interesting factoid. Its long neck meant it probably liked to feed on the taller branches of trees and such. At least that's what it says. Guess we'll find out, huh?
Dryosaurus. Here I go. Edmontosaurus. Euplocephalus. Gallimimus. Gigant Spinosaurus. Homalocephale. Hyungosaurus.
I'm Dr. Kajal Dua, and while you're keeping an eye on the dinosaurs, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Kentrosaurus, Myosaura, Mamenchosaurus, Minmi.
Known as the chambered lizard, the Camarasaurus impresses with both its size and its blunt snout. It prefers to live in groups, a challenge, but one I'm confident you can handle.
Yeah, forget how many dinosaurs there are. Too many in this game.
They call this the Ankylosaurus. I call it an armored ball of walking, breathing trouble. Still, some might call it charming, amusing, delightful.
Yes, this
Each to
will
their
probably
own.
be unedited. Polacanthus.
Another massive animal. The Diplodocus was once considered the longest animal that ever lived. And now, thanks to our extensive research, it's back. My task is to make sure we learn everything we can about this dinosaur. Your task is making sure these magnificent creatures can survive in the modern world.
And Werosaurus, that's all the herbivores.
While the parks have become famous for dinosaurs, it's not quite the way we'd want. Hopefully, working together, we can change that. Sorry, I meant to introduce myself. George Lambert, security specialist. Our challenges are many, so let's not waste any time.
No, I don't care. Let's have a nice look at these dinosaurs.
This dinosaur is large, bulky, and has a stubborn disposition. It's called the iguanodon. It's an herbivore with attitude. I'd suggest giving it a wide berth.
A few of them? Oh yes, they're all got the color
what
of
good is bringing dinosaurs back from extinction if you can't find a way to make that fun and exciting and profitable?
Okay, let's start with the carnivores.
That's where Isaac Clement comes in. He deals with the show.
Acrocanthosaurus,
I deal with the business. Huh?
Albertosaurus, Allosaurus, Baryonyx,
This
Carcharodontosaurus.
is a Euoplocephalus. An herbivore and relatively harmless dinosaur. As long as you stay out of the way of the heavy club on its tail. If it swings that your way, you could be relatively finished.
It can't be. Cryolophosaurus. No,
We're lucky to have Claire Deering on our team.
Deinonychus.
She can sometimes be a pain in the side, but I think that comes from her passion for the dinosaurs, huh?
Indominus, that'll be good.
Or maybe she doesn't like me. She wouldn't be the first, or the second,
no, I'm not
or the third.
Why do you keep
get what
doing
I'm saying?
Interrupter? No. Majungasaurus, Megalosaurus, Triacanthosaurus,
Talk about the opposite of
Proceratosaurus.
And I don't mean Owen.
Too many.
No, this is the Chasmosaurus. It has dynamic coloring and these large openings called fenestrae in a frill that rises above its head.
Yep.
This is a dinosaur that says, "Look at me."
Trudon,
So, maybe a little like Owen.
See how Rexy does? I think he's already dying.
Some of these animals present a real test of our abilities. Take, for instance, this latest dinosaur, the Gallimimus. It's an opportunistic omnivore that does best in groups. That alone isn't the problem.
Surprised
but the speed.
Killed each other yet.
Gallimimus is incredibly fast, which presents special challenges for the ranger teams tasked with monitoring them.
Okay, I don't care.
Nothing gets past me, especially mistakes.
Away.
Make sure you're paying attention to the details, or you'll be hearing from me. Who am I? Dr. Henry Wu.
Has the T-Rex gone yet? There's the T-Rex.
If it is possible for a dinosaur to be both elegant and awkward at the same time, then the Muttaburrasaurus takes the prize. This is a large herbivore that should make for an excellent addition to our collection.
T-Rex gone out yet? It'll be somewhere.
Now this dinosaur, the Dracorex, is something strange. Its name means the Dragon King of a fictional school for wizards. I think I could have come up with that myself. The name, not the dinosaur. For that, we need the scientists.
The Kentrosaurus is another of those spiky-backed dinosaurs. A dinosaur that relied on intimidation to keep the predators at bay. And failing that, a difficult meal to catch and chew. Think of it as a prehistoric porcupine.
You gonna eat each other yet?
This massive specimen is called the Apatosaurus. An impressive animal that can intimidate even the most determined of predators. The Apatosaurus's evolutionary advantages are its size and its demeanor.
Big boy.
First discovered in China, the Chungkingosaurus has distinctive twin plates that run along its back. And it can swing its spiked tail called a Thagomizer like a massive medieval mace. This is a dinosaur best observed at a distance.
Do you see any resemblance between the Nasutoceratops and modern-day cattle? Look closely at the horns and their relation to the eyes. It's clear to me that as we bring these animals back to life, the connections between the past and the present sharpen, and along with it, our understanding. This is what my science is all about.
The gigantic Spinosaurus you have here doesn't quite live up to its name. Don't get me wrong, it's big,
you want to see Jurassic World Evolution 1
Just watch out for those shoulder blades. They'd ruin anyone's day.
Tyrannosaurus, no.
This
the little packy
is
thing.
the Polacanthus.
There you go.
And it's covered in armor plates and spikes. Mess with this animal at your own risk.
Owen Grady, animal behaviorist and our resident velociraptor trainer. He believes in hands-on work with these animals. So if you need anything from him, I suggest you get it now,
make it
while he's still alive.
No, the cutie. Oh no, why are you dying?
This is the Pachycephalosaurus, or thick-headed lizard
in
Greek,
look at the lag.
which is where it gets its name.
Beautiful.
Claire has accused me of being this dinosaur more than a few times.
Yeah.
It's also an herbivore, so obviously she couldn't be more wrong. About me, I mean.
A lot of dinosaurs. Oh, the ones that likes.
This animal, though an herbivore, can intimidate most predators with its size.
Are they just dying?
It's a biggie named Dreadnoughtus. I'd give this dinosaur a wide berth.
All the herbivores.
This animal, the Maiasaura, is known as the Good Mother reptile because its fossils were first discovered in a nesting colony. And really, who doesn't love a good mother?
This is the Stygimoloch, and it is one hard-headed dinosaur. It has an armored dome crowned by horns. Despite this, it's a social and relatively docile animal. Unless threatened.
They all just starving to death or something.
This dinosaur can do a number on its enclosures and bash its way through any number of obstacles. Take that into consideration when you're planning its environment.
Okay. Boring. What's starving?
This flat-headed dinosaur, the Homalocephali, can appear unassuming and perhaps even cute to some. But let's also stay on top of the science. We can learn a lot from a little.
Draco.
Don't spend too much time looking at those plates. When it comes to the Werosaurus, It pays to keep an eye on this animal's thagomizer.
Pecky.
You don't want to be on the receiving end of a swing of that tail.
You should not be starving. You can just eat people.
This sauropod, the Nigersaurus, was originally discovered in fossilized form in the Republic of Niger, hence the name. Now, it lives thanks to our efforts and our science. Notice the long tail, the flat skull.
Everyone's dead now.
However, this dinosaur is smaller than some of its cousins. Now that we have them to study, perhaps we can learn why.
Let's see if this makes it.
This dinosaur, the Corythosaurus, is a duck-billed animal that looks like it's wearing a helmet. I mean, check that thing out. I wouldn't want to butt heads with it.
Velociraptor. Can you just kill
this animal's primary habitat was the ancient primordial forest that once covered this planet. It's called Dryosaurus. Before our research, there was no information on adult specimens of this dinosaur. We only had the fossilized record of juveniles. But now,
if I put some
that's
food
all
in
changed.
there, are they gonna eat it, or are they just gonna sit there? The idiots. Oh, the big one's gonna eat the
What we have here is a Brachiosaurus.
Yes.
It has long limbs relative to the rest of its body. And what makes it really unique is that it's a warm-blooded dinosaur. I mean, how amazing is it that in bringing these dinosaurs back, we're also learning so much about them?
No.
They say fences make good neighbors.
Like the scene in Jurassic
I say without them, dinosaurs like this one, the Pachyrhinosaurus, shouldn't be in the park.
No one likes
This animal is built like a tank, and it has the personality to match.
And you're impossible to keep comfortable. Everyone hates
Interested in a dinosaur with an extremely long tail?
The
Then this dinosaur is for you. It's called the Sauropelta. Covered in bony armor, it has long spines projecting from its neck. All that being said, it is a relatively calm animal when placed in the right environment.
No, not the compy.
There was a lot of controversy about dinosaurs being the ancestors of modern-day birds before this one was introduced into the park. It's an Archaeornithomimus. I think it put some of those arguments to rest.
Ah, yes. Managed to stick his head through his leg, and that's what killed him.
This Styracosaurus has huge horns and a large spike similar to a rhinoceros. It also has the personality to match. It's an herbivore and uses those horns and a beak to break into even the toughest of plants.
Oh, look at this.
Okay, this dinosaur is something special.
You gonna kill someone?
Seriously, look at the size of this thing. It's called the Mamenchisaurus. This thing is one of the largest animals to ever walk the earth. And now, thanks to the wonders of genetic engineering, it's doing just that again.
Yeah, great.
My Chinese isn't very good. Okay, I don't speak it at all, but let me give this one a try. Huayangosaurus. Nailed it, I think. Anywho, this is a type of stegosaur that was first discovered in the Sichuan province of China. It's a popular species with our guests and with crossword puzzle creators.
Dingosaurus. Yeah.
Right. The Sinoceratops, an herbivore that shares many traits with its more famous cousin, the Triceratops. This is a docile animal that you could make into a solid favorite with a little effort. Of course, we're all expecting more than a little effort, but I'm sure you get what I mean.
Looks like he's still standing up.
Okay, what we have here is a Notosaurus. This dinosaur tends to be shy and likes to keep to itself. And it has a thick skin. Sort of the opposite of Owen.
What?
Ah, the Crichtonsaurus. Named after the author, Michael Crichton. Famous for his stories about infectious viruses, sentient nanobots, and also a novel on ancient animals.
Did he just say the infamous Michael
I quite enjoyed. This is a social dinosaur that does well in groups.
Okay, so this next dinosaur, the Parastrolophus, has a flair for the dramatic, especially where its head is concerned. It has a distinctive cranial crest, which is used for added resonance in its vocalizations and to regulate its body temperature.